Good afternoon and welcome to Invictus Porsche. What we're going to do today is hopefully just take you around this beautiful 15 plate Cayman. It's got the 3.4. Just there's something about a white Porsche. I'm not a huge fan of white cars, however Porsche, yeah, I can almost take any of them in white, especially set off as you can see here with the black touches, these beautiful retro sort of style techno alloys with the red calipers really make it pop out from behind that wheel. We've got drilled discs all round, just looks exceptionally nice. Some of the performance figures on this particular car then, it's 321 brake horsepower with 370 Newton meters of torque. 0 to 60 is less than 5 seconds, and this particular model is exceptionally rare where it has the GTS power pack on it. So we've got this in stock. Please do go onto the website if you're interested in such a vehicle and not just these videos themselves, and it will tell you all of the information you want to know. Service history all the way main dealer up until February 21, and then specialists after that. It only has 49,000 miles on the clock, so again almost just run in. Looking at the actual vehicle itself then, again it's been somebody's pride and treasured possession, as you would imagine it certainly would be if it was mine. No real stone chips along the front and the bonnet. We've done some reviews of some other cars this afternoon, and some of the darker ones you do get some telltale signs of those stone chips up on the nose. However, this one is actually exceptionally nice, and there's a little bit of a metallic in this particular paint as well, which sets it off extremely well. Moving down this particular flank, I particularly like the dark touches around the windows. All of these are done in the black around there, and the other accents in black. I think, you know, it just complements it extremely well. With the 981 version of the Cayman, I just think that this is the you know, the style that sets it off from me, where they've broken the slope of the back with the nice sort of almost integrated lip and going through the lights. Even though this particular Cayman S is a 15 reg, it does really look exceptionally fresh, and I love the twin exhausts poking through the back there. Again, it's absolutely bang up to date and fresh. Again, with the spoiler that comes out as you open the door and you come into the threshold, wherever you're on the kick panels, really straight, really tidy on here all the way down onto it. White, it does show up quite a lot of these things should there actually be many marks. And again, on the door handles, you open the doors, etc., nothing. The bolsters, tiny little bit of wear that you can see. However, with having the pack, it's got the hard backs and these seats, but they're in exceptional condition. Moving through to the front with all of the extras, again bang up to date really, unless you're moving into the newer 99 sort of 2 generation cars, which have gone again. You've got the raised centre console and the lovely sort of sports steering wheel. Looking forwards, you have no idea that you're not sat in a 911 when you sit in a nicely spec'd Cayman. It's only when you look in the rear view mirror that you can really tell any difference. And even when driving, to be honest with you, I think they're a fantastic car from that point of view. Again, 3.4. Beautiful engine. It's all that you need in a car that really doesn't weigh that much at all. So this example, again, if you want to know too much more about the spec, please go online, look at the actual pictures, and again watch this video. You can just see from inside of the doors. We'll get some pictures of that. It's absolutely immaculate in there, been looked after exceptionally well. Tyres are all in great condition, brakes are in great condition, even down to the fact that the Porsche stickers are still on, very crisp on the actual calipers itself. The calipers really do pop out behind here, and you can see there's plenty of meat left on these brakes. There's very little to do other than get behind the wheel and drive a car like this. Personally, when I'm looking to purchase a car and I want to know that it's been loved and cherished, one of the things that I do look for is how well the inside of the wheels themselves are clean, not just the exterior. And on these are exceptional. You can actually see all the way down to the factory finish on the paint in there. So that tells me personally that it's been extremely well looked after. But, you know, as I said a minute ago, really the only thing to do is left now is to get behind the wheel, take it out, tell you how it feels on the road, and all the other information you can find on the actual website itself. So we are back into the Cayman. I had to interrupt the last bit of the video to unfortunately, on a lovely summer's day, take a customer out in a Carrera S convertible 911, which was obviously a hardship for me, and I drove it on the way back. And to be honest with you, that was a 2012 model, and I'm feeling in a very familiar place now, sat back here, with this being the 15 reg in the Cayman with the 3.2. There's not a huge amount of difference apart from the top layout. However, the feeling is very familiar. And going out down here, we were at 30 miles an hour going through town in that one in 6th gear, with all the comfort modes on, and we're doing exactly the same in this. So engine-wise, we're fairly comparable with what they're doing, and handling-wise, etc. It really is just a great sports car, with this being the two-seater. As I said to you before, looking back, sometimes it's the only way that you'll know, unless you're really into your Porsches and you know about the chronograph sat out on the top of the dashboard, etc. Lovely summer's day, tyres are nice and warm, gearbox is nice and warm. Bit of traffic to our front, however we'll put it into that sports mode. Same speed, 30 miles an hour, instantly drop down to 4th gear, and it's just raring to go, waiting to go. Tone on the exhaust, yeah, has perked up, and yeah, you know that doesn't really matter what you come across in front. Should you have the opportunity, you'll be able to just overtake with ease. We'll pick it out of that sports mode because unfortunately, with the traffic as it is, there's no value in it, but it is something you could definitely use every day. Like I say, this particular example hasn't even yet hit the 50,000 miles, so it really looks like that when you're actually sat in and driving it, not just looking at it on the video like we did. I feel nice and firm, there's no squeaks and rattles, which is something that I always mention in these videos, but it's something that really drives me mad if I do get in a car or looking to purchase a car myself and there is just that annoying tick or rattle going on from somewhere. But weaving this on the fantastic British roads that we've got, obviously bumping around as you do, we're not getting any of that. And we'll put back into the sports button just as we come into the national speed limit, and we'll just power up the hill. And we'll click it down. Oh, that sounds good. And we'll just keep pulling, and there's 60 miles an hour. Sports Plus. From 6th into 3rd as I actually put my foot down, just nudged up to 60 mile an hour then, and I'll click the button. So I didn't actually pull the Tiptronic box myself at all then. I allowed the car to do what it wanted to, and it's just clicked into 3rd again, and it's ready to go. Yeah, and the suspension stiffens up, yeah, and yeah, a lot of fun. However, we're coming back to the 30 now, so we'll back into comfort mode, 30 mile an hour, and we're just dropped 5th, and it'll click itself back into 6th. So fairly economical as well, just over 1,000 RPM, 6th gear, 39 miles an hour, 29 as the little green smiley face told me on the way in there. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope that it's helpful. Should you wish to be purchasing something like this, please do visit the website and don't forget to subscribe to it. And I look forward to doing some more videos the next time I'm down. Thank you.